Hello, my name's Alex Philly and you're watching another episode of the Dragonball Z Legendary Super Warriors Let's Play. This time it's part 21. Okay, so now we're on to the Boo Saga, and the first match is Super Saiyan Gohan versus Goten. Okay, so here we're having some brotherly training. That's Gohan there in the purple with the yellow hair, and Goten is wearing what appears to be a orange G outfit, which is similar to what his dad used to wear when he used to be Roshi's student. Okay, so the fight has begun, and we're gonna see how this goes. Obviously, Gohan is a lot stronger than Goten, and he's a Super Saiyan, so this fight should be a cakewalk, but hopefully I'm not gonna lose and embarrass myself, which would be exceptionally bad, especially considering it's the brand new series of LSW Let's Play videos, so I don't want to start by making loads of mistakes and having lots of regrets already. Just beginning with a few standard moves here. Obviously the 6-stage attack is one of the main commonly used cards in my deck, and probably the most commonly used card within the LSW Pro community, so I can't help not using that particular card. Goten, on the other hand, is using 4-stage attacks, which is not going to give him much CC, so I should have an advantage there as well. Stats wise, I have more health and probably more of everything else. Probably Goten's only main stat would be his ki, which is what he uses when he does Energy Bomb, Energy Wave, Super Kamehameha and Kamehameha, and that's not a spell mistake on my part. The normal move is called the Kamehameha, but Goten's is Kamehameha, because he says it wrong. But when he's Super Saiyan, he still uses the Super Kamehameha, so he's at least worked out. That's right. Incidentally, the Kamehameha is a stronger version of the normal Kamehameha, but only Goten can use it. I don't think Gotenks can use it actually, which is funny, but I guess it's because Goten and Trunks have to both know the move before they can use it, or something like that anyway. At least in the purposes of this game. Okay, so I have 21 CC, which is quite a lot. I mean, I could pull off a few moves now. Again, I'd want to put some of the defensive cards to good use. Okay, Goten's just used the Champ Belt card, which obviously blocks any melee attack that I might do. So I'm going to have to think. I either want to use a weak melee move to get rid of that block, or I could try and just use beam attacks. The only problem is he might use avoiding cards to make it more difficult. But I should still be able to do okay. So I've put an after image on, so that will increase my chances of dodging or avoiding his next move. It's quite a low cost card, but in my opinion it's quite good, although it is quite heavily down to luck, so it may work or it may not. Okay, so I'm building up my CC a bit more because I've still not got quite enough for what I want to do. Hopefully I'm going to have enough to pull off some strong attacks. So obviously for Gohan you've got the Super Kamehameha and the Masenko, along with Energy Bomb and Wave. And interesting thing about Adult Gohan is when you go into using Adult Gohan in story mode, his stats carry over from Young Gohan, but they only carry over that one time. So if you level up Gohan after that, the Young Gohan, then you won't be able to have the same powers as an Adult Gohan. But that's just an interesting kind of fact. Adult Gohan has most of the moves of the younger one, including the dunk shot, but he does not have every move of young Gohan. He does not have the tail ability, unfortunately. Obviously that was cut off when he went to Planet Namek. Yeah, it was cut off during his training with Piccolo. Right, time to see how we're doing in this particular battle. I'm winning actually, I'm doing quite well, so I must have been doing something right. Using Cap's Fridge to get some CC, and Goten is going to charge up, so he's going to use some strong attacks on me soon, I believe. Right, what should I chat about now, I wonder. Have you noticed that a lot of levels take place on this grassy area? Of course, a lot of the Dragon Ball Z series takes place in grassy areas, but it's something to think about. One of the other moves that, obviously there's a few different forms of Gohan, but the final form of Adult Gohan cannot use the dunk shot. Strangely enough, I'm not really sure why, but oh well, it must be some kind of reason. But yeah, the final version of Gohan can pretty much use almost every move except obviously tail and dunk shot for some reason. So yeah, do be careful when you put dunk shot in your card and you are the final version of Gohan. Okay, I won't give you any spoilers, but there are actually 3 versions of adult Gohan. So 2 of them you may know about. The third one is a bit hidden, so it's a bit trickier to get, but still quite useful if you've got it. Anyway, time to use another one of my 6 stage attack cards. Such a good card. One of the other ways you can find out about the missing forms is if you have a look at the character info cards. It says the number of the character. If you pay very close attention, you'll be able to see if a character is missing a certain form. So for example, you may see a few missing forms for Piccolo and Boo. So those should help you when you're trying to unlock them. Yep, here is Goten's attack, the Kamehameha. Quite a powerful move, but at the same time, it's not one of the strongest. Unfortunately, I didn't get to dodge that one, so I did take damage, which is a bit annoying, but nonetheless, not too bad. Okay, I'm using the S Kamehameha, so that should do quite a lot of damage if it hits. Obviously, he's got the after image card, which increases his dodge, and he's using endurance, that'll reduce his damage. And I've managed to win. Victory! In general, it's a bad idea to use endurance after you've got after image, because it just cancels that after image at all, so you just take damage. So if you play against someone else, don't do that, because that's a very foolish thing to do. The day of the match arrived. Okay, everyone's in the tournament arena, and adult Gohan has got a disguise. For those who know him in the cartoon, he's disguised in his Great Saiyaman outfit with a bandana and sunglasses. They're saying that Goku probably isn't going to recognise Gohan, and they're talking about Android 18 having a kid with Krillin, even though Android 18 is actually human now, but obviously she's still got her key abilities. Okay, Gohan's telling Piccolo that he wants to keep his identity a secret. In the meantime, Chi-Chi is wondering where Goku is, and lo and behold, Goku arrives from the afterlife. And the tournament is about to begin. Story 22, Sheer Bliss, a young champion. This is probably one of the more unusual matches in the whole game. You'll find out why. Okay, so Gohan's managed to get into the semi-finals. Now the under 15 badges have started. So it's Goten against Trunks. Goku's kid against Vegeta's kid. Trunks won't go easy on Goten, and they're gonna fight. And that's the end of this episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time, only on this channel. Bye.